morning. I'm leaving my motel in New Meadows. It's quite late. It's almost 12. I'm doing 80, I want to say, if I can make it. I don't know. There won't be a lot of climbing, and there won't be a lot of downhill. It's mostly flat. Don't know what to expect. We'll see what the day will bring us. I was having lunch and I was looking at the road ahead of me till my destination, which is Cambridge. And then I saw there's actually a trail, bicycle trail, going from where I am to Cambridge. And it's not the original route, but change of plan. I will be following the, what's the name again? I forgot. The Wiser River Trail. It is unpaved, as you can see, but there's no cars, so that's a big plus. And just a change, a little change, instead of paved road again. I had a decision to make, because my original plan was to go to a city park of Cambridge, but there were also hot springs along the way, so I decided to go to the hot springs. And I'm camping here and I'm going for a dip in the pool, which is gonna be nice. Go take a mountain bike trail. Yep. Good morning, guys. I'm leaving Cambridge. The hot springs yesterday were amazing. And I can't believe I'm gonna say this, but today I'm entering Oregon, the last state of the Trans-Am. Now, I don't know why, I don't know when, but Oregon has been on my bucket list for quite some years. It just seems like a really beautiful state, so I'm really excited about it. I got one big climb and then a big downhill, or a really steep downhill. And after that it's mostly flat, so let's go. Wind is not in my favor today. I think I made it. Took me 2 hours, but I'm going downhill from now on. see the bridge. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm getting over the bridge, I'm crossing to Oregon. Here it is, Oregon. Now it's getting really close. Last state of the Trans Am. Let's go. It's been a real exhausting day. Oh, the heat, man. I made it to halfway. There's salt on my skin, there's sunscreen on my skin, but it was absolutely beautiful today. Morning, guys. Left my motel. I'm an hour earlier than I was yesterday because I'm trying to beat the heat because yesterday was super exhausting. I'm heading for Baker City. It's the end of section 3. I reserved a bed in a biker's hostel there. So maybe I will meet some other cyclists today. It would be nice. Full of energy today. Really looking forward to cycle through Oregon again. So first climb of today. I got 2 climbs today. I think this one is longer, the other one is a bit shorter. Made it to the summit. These headwinds, man, making it real difficult. Made it to Baker City. I'm eating something at the gas station, got myself some pizza, hydrate a bit and then go to my biker's hostel. I made it to the hostel in Baker City. It's really nice here. It's specifically made for bikers. And guess what? I'm the only one. But I'm used to it by now. Just being on my own. So tomorrow I can begin section 2. I'm getting there. I'm getting real close right now. And I will make it, that's for sure. See you tomorrow. Good afternoon. Yeah, it's afternoon. It's almost 1 p.m. I'm leaving Baker City. Starting with section number 2. It's gonna be easier than section 3. It's gonna be shorter than section 3. It's gonna be nice. Today I'm not gonna cycle a lot. It's been a pretty chill day. I left my hostel at 11 AM. After that I went to do some groceries and I chilled at a park for about an hour. My plan is to cycle 25 kilometers to a campsite. There's a lake also, so I'm hoping I can dip in the lake in the afternoon. That's my plan for today. Found a spot, nice big spot for myself, and there's a lake, so I'm going to the lake and do nothing. Good morning guys, what a nice transition. I am ready to roll again. I had a great night's rest in this beautiful location. Got some pretty decent climbs ahead, I think 2 or 3. After that a long downhill, but for today I'm only doing the climb, so tomorrow I have the big downhill. That was downhill number 1. The next 10 kilometers gonna be climbing, and after that it's about 120 kilometers of slow descent, slow downhill. I definitely can feel the summer kicking in. Last week it's been really hot. Back to sweating for the next hour. I think I made it. There it is, summit, Dixie Pass. Should be going downhill from here on for the next 120 kilometers. Almost made it in Prairie City, but I got a flat tire when I went downhill. I stayed on the shoulder, and there is always debris on the shoulder, so it's... If you want a flat tire, you stay on the shoulder, but it's safer. Made it to an RV park. I fixed my tire, but the tire itself is quite worn out. Only my rear tire. So I think I have to replace it somewhere. Because I can see, like, maybe I can show you. This spot, for example. This is just like the tire saying I'm worn out. Because this is not a stain or this is just the inside of the tire showing, which is not good. I've already looked ahead. There are like some bike shops. It will take me like 3 or 4 days. So I hope my tire can handle it. Good morning guys, I'm leaving Prairie City. Today I'm going to Dayville. I just called with a church there. I can spend the night there. They have laundry, they have showers, they have beds. And the day after tomorrow I already reserved a bed in a bikers hostel. It's quite famous. It's a bikers hostel in Mitchell. It's like an old church and they rebuilt it into a bikers hostel. So I've been hearing a lot of good stories about it, so I'm looking forward to spending the night there as well. Today it's gonna be a pretty easy day, mostly downhill. I'm doing 80 kilometers. It's quite hot already. It's 10 a.m. It's 22 degrees Celsius. It will be 31 degrees in the afternoon, so I hope I can finish a bit earlier to stay out of the heat. I think I made it. The church in Dayville. Those were Cam and Dennis. I met them at the church last night. I had a great time, but they were going east. Like I'm used to by now. So it's 7 a.m. It's quite early. I'm gonna start soon. We are trying to beat the heat because today it's gonna be 31 degrees Celsius and I have a pretty big climb ahead. It's just one big climb, then one steep downhill to Mitchell, and then I'm done. Just had another flat tire, my rare tire again. Yeah, I need to survive today, get to Mitchell, and then after Mitchell there is a bike shop. I found a hole, that's good news, but it's on top of another hole. It's just, the holes are at the parts where the tire is just worn out, which makes sense. I fixed it. I also thought that I would distribute my weight a little different, so I had all my electronics, which are quite heavy, in my panniers. I put it in my handlebar bag, and my tent I tied it at the front in the hope My rear tire has to carry less weight, and therefore the chance of getting another flat will be smaller, I guess. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed. Let's go. Elevation 4,369. My tire is holding on. From now on it's downhill for the next 10 kilometers straight into Mitchell. I made it to Mitchell. I'm in the city park now. I can check in at the hostel at 1 p.m. It's 12:15, so I have to wait for 45 minutes, which is okay. But I made it. Cheers! So, and I want to say thank you to my tire. Cheers, tire. You know what you deserve. You know what he deserves. Retirement. Because he's tired. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to the bike shop. I'm gonna replace it. But it was a pain in the ass today. Just not being sure if your wheel or tube is leaking. It was not the best day, but I made it. Tomorrow one more day and then everything should be smooth sailing again. Here it is, Spoken Hostel. Let's check inside. I just called a bike shop in the next town and they could help me. That's great news. I'm quite tired. I'm gonna edit this video, take a little nap. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next week.